You know when you walk in through an alley or in a strange part of the city, wherever you live, and you see a weird person and they have DVDs, there's like bootlegs of movies that are out now? Well, this is a bootleg of a review because I don't have my fancy shit with me and I have no time, so let's review. Hello everybody, welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews, the bootlegged edition. And today's featured movie is Captain Phillips, directed by Paul Greengrass, who directed the Bourne films, the original ones, and stars none other than Woody himself, Tom Hanks. The movie is based on a true story that happened a few years ago, where a cargo ship that had many containers was abducted by a few real-life pirates. And Tom Hanks' character, the Captain Phillips, as the name is entitled of the movie, is captured and he's placed in a submarine, or a lifeboat, I guess, with the four of these guys, and then from there, intensity ensues. What I heard from many in my social circle was that Captain Phillips was a great movie, and my opinion on the matter is that I think it's a really good movie. It was intense, I enjoyed it the whole way through. I didn't love it though. Why? Because there's no real problem with the movie, just I didn't love it like that. But let's get more into it. I thought the acting overall was really good. Tom Hanks, I think he does deserve an Oscar nomination for Best Actor here, because, I mean, you don't really see it until halfway through the movie, but you really can feel his character, and when shit hits the fan, you can see the intensity in his eyes that he knows he's in a dire situation. Everybody else was good. The guys who played the space pirates... Did I just say space pirates? Am I reviewing the right movie here? The guys who played the Somalian pirates, I think it was their first time acting. They were actually very good for their first time acting. And the main guy was actually, he was funny in a really dark way, but he was actually really good. And they're all, I really believed them in all their roles. The overall directing by Paul Greengrass, the overall direction of the plot, and the way it just, you know, elevated and escalated and just turned out, was actually really good. I was entertained the whole way through. It took a little while to start in the beginning because they had to establish the fact that Tom Hanks was a family man, so it took like 20 minutes. But once they hit the seas and go to Somalia, then I actually was into it, and I was never a dull moment, because there are some comedic moments in the movie with the dialogue, and they're small and subtle, but if you catch them, they are funny, a little chuckle, so you don't always look serious the entire time. When the pirates actually hit the deck, that's when it gets serious. And actually, from the structure of the plot, I really was surprised, because the trailer implied that we would spend more time on the ship than on a lifeboat. And without spoiling anything, I was surprised by the way this movie turned out in terms of the locations. Paul Greengrass really understands how to film a movie in a realistic manner without making it look cheap, because he uses a lot of, like, you know, handheld camera movement, where it's like, it's not still. It's not like, David Fincher, where it's always still shots and always like really perfected like pans and tilts. He's always like shaky, but he does it in a good way and not in an annoying manner, not an obnoxious manner. Yeah, and overall I thought, actually, again, just like with Zero Dark 30, this proves why the Navy and the SEAL team are so badass. Like, they are so coordinated and they know what they're doing. In a genuine matter, this film builds up and it increases in intensity throughout. It's a 2-hour and 13-minute runtime, and the last 15 minutes or so are very intense. I had a soda in my hand and I was drinking it, and for some reason I was banging it against my head because I was trying to, like, I guess that was my cover-up for trying to cover my emotions from the intensity, was I was banging the soda against my head, against my freaking earlobe and shit. I don't know. In the last 10 minutes, I was like, oh my god, because I had no idea about the true story, so I had no idea what the outcome was, so I was just hyperventilating. Oh shit. Oh god. And to sum everything up, I would say that Captain Phillips was a very well made, a very well executed thriller that had good performances, good cinematography, and it just was a fun movie. Not fun, and you know what I mean. It was very entertaining. There was no dull moments. Once you get into the atmosphere and the characters and the whole situation that's going on, then you're invested, then you're engaged, then you're pulled in, and you're not going to be let go until the movie ends. I feel like this movie is a movie that my grandfather would show me when I was like 7 or 8 years old, when I'm going over his house because I'm being babysitted because my mother and father are going out partying, drinking. So like, you gotta watch the movie. This movie, Captain Phillips, yeah, you gotta check this one out. I'm going to give Captain Phillips a 4 out of 5 stars. It's a very solid, darn good movie. But I want to know from you guys what you thought of Captain Phillips. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Do you think Tom Hanks deserves a Best male lead nomination at the Academy Awards. Let me know everything in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel, MaffmanJones, if you don't want to miss another review from me ever again. Also, like the video and check out links from Facebook, Twitter, and We Live Film in the info box. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. Yo ho, yo ho. A pirate's life is not for me because I don't like poverty. Peace out.